I feel like the more kids you have, the better you become at parenting. It's almost like you're unlocking new levels to motherhood. Well, that's just my personal experience and my personal opinion, anyways. This Easter, we decided to spend it alone, and that just means that we didn't go to the in laws or didn't go to my side of the family's house, but instead, it was just my children, my husband, and myself, of course. And I'm going to honestly say that this Easter was a 10 out of 10. Like, we had so much fun just bonding with one another, kind of like getting to know each other all over again, since we did live with my parents and then also our in laws for some time. So, this is like kind of our second year just settling in as a family, as a unit by ourselves. And like when you do that and you kind of cut off all distractions or like outside noise, like you can really get a lot of clarity and hear everything that's going on and just kind of see everything for what it is. And I just noticed that like there's so much work that needs to be done. And I just have to really work on building my kids up, building myself up. I would hate to be that parent and have that conversation with my kids 10 years from now. And they're telling me like how much damage I've caused to them. So I just want to kind of nip that in the bud now and just start building a really healthy relationship with them and just hearing them out too, because sometimes your kids can feel so unheard, especially the two older ones. So with that being said, I aimed for toys that we could take outside and play together, like building sandcastles, playing soccer, getting a baseball bat, and a baseball, just getting a pair of like gloves to catch and even getting my son this like little bug experiment thing. So basically you have to put the bugs in this container and they basically just explore the different environments. And I found that to be really cool, but it was very important that I just let them all kind of shine through their personalities and just sit with them one-on-one and really get to know them and kind of get to their level, because there's so much that you can learn from a child, honestly, being a parent, and there's so much that they can learn from you as well. And I'm all about just setting healthy boundaries and stability for my children and making sure that I am the best provider that I can be for them. It's been a long time. I started having kids when I was 18 years old. So I'm like just now, I feel like growing into like a motherly mother with these youngest two and then the one on the way, of course. And honestly, I'm going to say, look, I will not trade this for the world. Like, this is my purpose. This is my calling. Like, God gave me these kids for a reason. And I'm just so ecstatic. Like, I'm happy to be their mother. And it's not always easy. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have days where you just want to cry. You want to give up. But it's just about being persistent and like pushing through and making sure that your kids are happy and making sure that you're happy as well too. Because if you're not happy and you're drowned, like that's how your kids are going to feel, and you won't be operating at your best. So this is my life and I love it.